Hey you guys, are you guys ready for a fun look from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows, Volume 2? Well, for the third look, remember the last video I was kind of like, I don't know what to do, gold or green last? So I decided to do both. If you can see, I'm getting used to my new lighting here. So anyway, if you want to do a green and gold with a little bit of gold glitter added to the lash line, if you can see, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. You know, as always, start off with your favorite primer. Mine for the moment is Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. The first color I'm going to use from this series is the Half Baked. It's like a beautiful, pretty gold. And I'm just going to use my Sigma, and it's the SS252 brush. And it's just a flat brush. But kind of pack on a lot of that gold onto the brush, and we're going to apply it right on the lid and slightly above the crease. Once you have that color on, the next shade we are going to use is called Homegrown. It's the green from the Urban Decay collection. We're going to use the same brush, pack on some color, especially along the tip area of the brush, and we're going to apply it to the outer corner of the eye. Excuse the background noise. My son had his birthday party, so he's playing with lots of his toys that he got from his party, which includes like a Nerf ball, gun, whatever you want to call that thing. But anyway, back to the tutorial. We're going to slightly bring it above the crease area, and we're patting and dabbing that color for right now. And we're going to bring it into the inner portion of the eye, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is grab my crease brush from Sigma. It's the SS224 brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit more of Homegrown, and I'm going to start blending the Homegrown almost to my brow and start moving it inward, just like so. So we're going to kind of bring it in and blend it out. Once I get it to the symmetry that I like, I'm going to go ahead and grab a nude color, and this is the Smashbox, or excuse me, the Lorac beige. It's discontinued, but you can use any nude vanilla color that you use for your eyes, so it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to, as always, soften up the outer edges. And then the next step, what I'm going to do is start darkening up the inner corners of my eye shape. See how that softens it out? But now we're going to start darkening up in this area here. So the first thing we're going to do is grab, and I'm going to use, again, the SS224 brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of Misdemeanor, which is the darkest shade of the two. And I think about that, I'm going to switch my brush out. I'm going to use the SS252, the flat brush. And I'm going to grab a little bit of Misdemeanor, which is a dark greenish blackish tone, and I'm going to pat it just on the lower portion of the eye. So if you want to call it the outer V of the eye area, just to darken it up a little bit. For lighter skin tones, you may be able to stop right here as far as darkening it up, but for deeper skin tones, I am definitely going to add a black. But before I do that, I'm just going to grab my angled brush and this SS266 brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of Misdemeanor and move it along the lower lash line. As always, don't worry about fallout. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of Homegrown and go right on top of that, just to give a little bit more green vibrancy to the color. Now for deeper skin tones, or if you just want these bold eyes, grab your blackest shadow. I'm grabbing a matte black shadow from Smashbox. It's the Blackout, and I'm still using the angled brush. And the first thing I'm going to do is line the lower lash line like I do always. And then I'm going to start bringing that up into the crease area of my eye. So you notice I'm going along the lash line, and I'm flicking it into the crease, just like so. And then I'm going to grab an angled brush from Sigma, and this is the SS275 brush. And I'm going to dip it into my black shadow, and I'm going to stay mainly on the lower V portion of my eye, and I'm going to start bringing it inward, just like so. And then once I bring it inward, I'm going to start to blend and soften out this edge a little bit. So you see how it's starting to get very dark and smoky on the edges? That's what we want. And if you like, you can bring the residual of the shadow into the eye area as well. But once you've done that, you primarily have the look done. Again, don't worry about the fallout. We can always go back and clean it up before we add our foundation, okay? So, the next thing I'm going to do is always line my eye. I'm using my MAC Fluid Line in Blacktrack, and I'm just going to use a Very Essentials brush. And it's just a eyeliner brush. You can use any eyeliner brush. It doesn't have to be the same exact one. But, yeah, let's line our upper lash line. We're not going to really exaggerate the line like we did in the previous tutorial. Just a line. Short and simple. Okay, so once we have our eye line done, what I'm going to do is line my lower lash line. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Zero Liner, which is the favorite one of the moment, just a matter of where I placed it. Anyway, you can use your zero liner to line the inner rim of your eye if you choose to do so. But the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and add my Ardell Wispy lashes, which are these here. My favorite. And you can use any of your favorite glues. I'm just going to use the waterproof lash grip. I think this is by Ardell. Now we can go ahead and add our lashes. And once you have those lashes on, just let them dry. But then after that, you can go ahead and add your mascara. I'm going to use Buxom Lash by Very Essentials. But I'm going to save that for my last step, so we don't need to see how I apply my mascara. But now I'm going to add the glitter. And the glitter I'm going to use today is called Glam Gold. And it's the NYX Glitter on the Go. So if you haven't seen my videos before, the first two, I'm just using a little bit of Visine, which is this. I'm going to put a little dollop of it on my hand, or you can use a dish. And I'm just going to use my low Cornell, can't talk, but it's a 10/7, it's 10/0, and it's the 7500. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to the lash line. Now once you get that done, you are free to go ahead and kind of clean up your eye. You know, I have a lot of fallout, but isn't that another fun way of adding some holiday glitz to your eye look? You can wear the look without the glitter or with the glitter. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to add my foundation and I'll reveal the final look that is all nice and clean. Okay, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed the fun golden green. I couldn't decide, so I'm like, forget it, let's do both. But anyway, to finish off this look, I decided to use my Sephora just a mattifying press powder to contour along my cheek to kind of give it more of a warmer glow. And then to highlight it, I use my MAC, and it's just a soft and gentle. I think you can still find this at the MAC store. And for my cheek color, I decided to use another Nars color, y'all. This is called LoveJoy, but it's a nice, warm, golden, orangey brown tone, if you want to put it like that. And then for my lips, I decided to pull out one of my oldies. It's the Lorac, and it's called Vintage, but it's a nice, just neutral lip color that you can wear for any time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part series on the Urban Decay looks for on this holiday season using Urban Decay and of course the NYX's Glitter to Go. If you want to find the Glitter to Go, I will definitely post a link in the sidebar. And if you have any questions or comments, please, you know what to do. Leave me some comments below. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.